Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Bullet writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
To Michelis. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And here's Neymar. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a brilliant interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Nemetcha. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great run on the overlap here. Cruyff proves too strong. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Up he goes! No, that was never going to make it. So it is still 0-0. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, good take in a good area. Hullet. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal is herring after that one. Busquets. Hekimolu does well to get it back. Yamal in towards the back stick. Jordi Alba. Oh, cracking ball. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nemetcha. Neymar. That has not gone well. Busquets.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. Great vision. Pull it. And the finish! Well, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance. And to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Busquets clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. Messi. Rijkaard. Now Cruyff. That's been slipped through.
There will be 1 minute added
Bit of an
time.
appeal, but nothing doing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick
The
reminder
midway
today
point
to
of the
please
game.
take all
What an
the
end to the half,
located
Peter.
by the
A
entrance
lot of the
gate.
best
Thank
action
you
of the
very
half
much for your
coming
cooperation.
at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Now, can they get him away? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fired deep towards the... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Yamal. Ball driven towards the far post. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to... Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Asensio.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. What a letdown
It's
when
far too
you've got
far
such
and
presence
out of
and
play.
movement.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rummenigge, real chance. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He is through here. Big chance! They've scored! The perfect script, the perfect outcome. A date with immortality. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yamal. Number 91.
And it's Messi. And this is Pele! Tromeni gets a foot in here.
Number 32.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Johnson. Number 30.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Number 24.
The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Casillas gets it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard stood up well to him there. This looks promising. Pele. Cannavaro. Pele. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. And Hullet! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Hullet fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Busquets. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Johnson.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He won't be happy with that one. And back to the goalkeeper. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Out to the right. Aimed in towards, he rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pinches it off him. Busquets. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Kalajic! Oh, that was a brilliant save. Kalajic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kalajic is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Hullet. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Bellingham. Plays it across. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Frimpong. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Frimpong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni sends it crossfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to play him in. It's out for a goal kick. come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah. Decent chance! Oh, can he get onto this? Ricci gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. Nemecha. Nicely weighted ball. Played in deep. He's done well to get that clear. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Looking for options for movement. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. So, what can they make of this? That's good running with the ball. Yamal. Cross goes in there. Cleared without hesitation. Here comes another cross. Van Dijk can get it clear. Van Nistelrooy. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham.
Here we go again
Number
then.
7, Alexander.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life.
Oh, smashing header! He scored! Just to pick me up the whole game needs! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal's cross. Ake is there, and he can get that clear. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Foyt. Asensio. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Great vision. And this is Hazard. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Yamal is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his head on it! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar is behind this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Neymar! And he's picked it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
29,800.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Van Dijk. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, hits a shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nemecha could move up a gear here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Foyt makes the interception. He's played it long. That has ended up in no man's land. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hazard. And that is a little undercooked. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution on the field. number 20, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field is number 21, Turl.
Played out to the right.
Progress.
Flashes it, climbs up big. It's fallen kindly here. Yes, he's done it. And that has raised the roof. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some
There will
truth
be
in it.
5 minutes added time.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Caicedo. Oh, it's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Five minutes to add. Can he get it through? No, it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a...
He gets big! Messi. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's being urged to shoot. That's a throw. Yamal. Fired deep. It's a mighty effort! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. Vieira. Cafu. Alonso. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nemecha. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Played out to the right. Thuram. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, easy pickings there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Frimpong gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. Vieira. Cafu. Foyt promptly onto that, and that is that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, it's roll! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Asensio. Chance here to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's superb. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. Xabi Alonso providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He'll fancy himself from here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Oh, given away. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rijkaard. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's picked this time, surely! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal takes aim and crosses. Punched away. Now, good-looking ball. Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Cafu. That has not gone well. Nemecha. On Frimpong. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos. Raul. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That could spell trouble. He's away. Raul. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cross into the box. Tchouaméni nicked it back promptly. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Frimpong. Tchouaméni. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi goes steaming forward.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Foyt spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He is through here. They get a throw in. Oh, what a mistake! Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Franco. Number 32.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Johnson.
Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to play it through. Delivers with whip. Oh, what a climb! Yeah, no way through. Into the last quarter of an hour. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. Johnson gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Johnson in acres of space out wide. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Johnson. And this is Bullet. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9,
third corner of the game.
Sheshko. Number 8, Felix Metscher.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Number 99. Number 20.
Cross goes in there.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Quality ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Ball played for Rijkaard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Johnson. Johnson just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong, that's a little off target. Thuram puts his foot on the gas. A long ball by the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! Off the post! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Araujo is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
He's had a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the left. Played back in. Foyt. And here's Cruyff. He's got away. Opts to play it back. No foul, says the referee. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Gullit. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gullit. And it's Nedved. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's lofted through here. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Asensio. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And it's Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming. That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. Oh, easy pickings there. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
From the regional police department.
So we're into the second 45. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. NEPES short changes him with that pass. Frimpong. And here's Mbappe. NEPES turns back here, probably the best option. That is ended up in no man's land. Frimpong. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. That has been cut short. Pedri, Cruyff, Pedri, Nedved, who does have an assist to his name, looking for a runner, floated through, that's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Frimpong is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Substitutions taking place.
Pedri. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Now it's Gullit. NEPES. Frimpong. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Bale. Bale goes steaming forward. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. So what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Bale. Thinks one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Frimpong. Number 32. Coming on the field. Number 9. Sheshko.
Ronaldinho.
Number 4.
This looks promising.
Number 34.
Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele, and this is Pele. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ronaldinho goes short. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's having a shot!
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Hullet. Yamal. Ball driven towards the far post. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a throw. We expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pinches it off him. Nemecha. Maldini. Here's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Nemecha driving on and making good progress. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Foyt. Nemecha. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Ronaldinho. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to break at pace.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? Nemecha cuts it out. Yamal. Frimpong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal's cross. Oh, smashing header! Not the most accurate pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing. Batistuta gets through on his own. Shapes to shoot! Chouameni. They're back in possession. Shot a goal! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Nemecha picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nemecha is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely weighted ball. Flashes it across. He gets big. Goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Hullet. And the finish! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The man...
He's had a shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Pass somewhat off target. Chance here to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? It'll be a throw-in. Crossed in again. He's got tall. Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out wide. Threads one in. Varese does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's been played through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Big header! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Out towards the flank. Lahm delivers. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Eintracht Frankfurt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Looking to go deep. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Messi. Tries to pass it through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Messi having a look. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
Number 19, Yamal. Number 30, Frimpong. Number 13,
Hekimolu. He won't be happy with that one.
Number 22, Johnson. Number 91.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Roberto Carlos. Nemecha, looking for the run. Now it's Johnson. No way through. Ronaldinho. Lahm. And here's Messi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Racing over the bar.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Nemecha. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's Dembele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, played right into his collar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kohler deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nemecha. Out to the right. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Dembele. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho couldn't squeeze it through. Nemecha changes him with that pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Nemecha has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Roberto Carlos, foot in. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Ronaldinho. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the pass is intercepted. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now it's Johnson. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Lahm gets across to intercept that. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And we'd like to inform you now that
from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan.